Going on there, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Msss Anomalies channel. Guys, got another interesting one for you today. It's from Spirit Rover, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. I want to thank everybody for giving me their comments and how they felt about the dilemma here with the T-shirts. I do appreciate you guys come up with some pretty good ideas. I'm going to kick it around this weekend. I'm going to check on some things here this weekend and see if we can't figure a way to kind of still get this out to the people without, you know, costing you a lot of money, and the same thing with me. So, you know, just stay tuned for that. We're going to try to do what we can here and still hook you up. Okay. Check this out. Let me see. If you go to this, here's the picture. This is a panorama, and I think it's called a Mcmurdo Panorama is what I think they call it. But anyway, you can visit the page here. When you do, you have to scroll down. Scroll down. I think it's like halfway. I think. Let's go halfway just for the heck of it. Pretty much. And this was actually, it was actually sitting in. I think it was just dormant there, just laying there. You know, while the seasons changed. So this thing was actually sitting there. But I love the way they explain this. As one part of the research program that NASA's Mars exploration rover Spirit is conducting while sitting at a favorable location for wintertime solar energy is the most detailed panorama yet taken on the surface of Mars. This view is a partial preliminary product from the continuing work on the full image, which will be called the Mcmurdo Panorama, which is pretty cool. I mean, you can see the picture. Once you see it, it is pretty wild. But I've seen this a while back, guys, and I mean, oh my God. Just near that little hill in the back, you'll see it. You're just going to go, what? I mean, you could just see this thing is a mess. So, okay. Spirit's panoramic camera, or the PanCam, began taking exposures for the Mcmurdo Panorama on the rover's 814th Martian day, April 18, 2006. The rover has accumulated more than 900 exposures for this panorama so far, through all of the PanCam mineralogy filters and using little or no image compression. Even with the tilt toward the winter sun, the amount of energy available daily is small, so the job will still take 1 to 2 more months to complete. And of course, you know, it says 2006 or whatever. Okay. Yeah, when you see this picture, you're going to see, yeah, it took more than just, it definitely took some detailed panorama, that's for sure. Okay, you can, I think you can just browse this if you just want to look at it real quick. But this is, if you notice, it's like, this is not even the same picture, okay? This may be actually the bottom one, hold on. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that's a little better. So now, when you jump into this picture, guys, check this out. Look at this big blotch of crap. I mean, you can just see that they're definitely hiding something. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm going to show you things here in the foreground. Well, when I say foreground, it's, you know, it's more foreground than the background. So, but there's a couple of things in here that kind of, you won't be able to make them out. I can't. But I'm going to show you some things in there that are clearly intelligently made. That's all there is to it. You can't see the whole object because they're trying to hide it, or it's partially buried and they're trying to hide it, which I'm not surprised. So, anyway, so let's hop into that. In fact, I'm going to back out here. And you can just download it here. It's only 2.5 megs. Well, 2.5. And, you know, so, yeah, it would take seconds, literally. I like the way they say that false color. I don't know if it's false color, but, you know. All right. So here's the picture itself. And I'm going to start off in the beginning. I'm going to start off right over here first. Work my way over to here. And we're going to have a little fun with the middle. Because, yeah, you really don't know what this stuff is. But the back, yeah. Okay. Let's jump into this. Now I'm going to get rid of the color, guys. You know the color to me is a distraction, and it's just their way of just trying to really hide what's in here. So, but what I noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed, just the shapes. Never mind doing a thing to this picture. Look at this. What is this? Comes down like this here. Looks like a giant Vicks cough suppressant. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that is. I mean, and it looks like there's something coming out of it or something extended from it. I don't know. But you can see these lines and how it's all digitalized out. Look at it right here. It's relatively smooth. Big mess. And so you got to question these things. Even you go, all right, why is this so smooth here, but this looks like a pile of shit? I mean, to be quite honest with you, I mean, come on now. There's a bunch of things here, and I can't make them out. I don't know if they're parts. I don't know if it's like what some people say, like they're just, you know, these small little Martians. I have yet to see them yet. Yeah, so I can't say yay or nay on that. I've never seen one. I'm not ruling it out, because that's definitely possible. But you can see it right here, and I'm going to have a little fun with this section here. I'm really not going to be too serious about it, so don't take me, you know, don't edge it in stone. But look at this big blotch of crap they threw right here. And I cut through that, and we get to that. And look at all this digitalized out here. There's just some crazy stuff all in here, just all digital. Look at this. Even here, you can still see some kind of round thing right there. But okay, let's jump to this side right here. Let me see if it's. Let's do this first. Okay, so that's really bright. But look at the reason why I made it really bright is I want to show you just some of the shapes already in here. Look at this. In the background, there's things that look like either perfectly straight with 90-degree angle parts, or look at this. They're structures. I don't know what. Look at this. This one comes out, goes like this, comes over. There's one right, part of it right here, goes along this, and you can see this where it goes back, comes around here. Now, I'm going to try to darken that just a little bit, or just tone it down a bit on the brightness, and you can just see these things that just look at that. 1, 2 sections open up like this. Look at this. I don't know what this stuff is. All I can call them is things. I mean, that's the best I can do. This right here is that thing I was telling you about. It looks like that weird Vicks kind of, whatever that is, cold suppressant tablet or whatever. But there's something coming out of that with a hole or pipe or something. But look at this. It appears to have some kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, part of it. And you can just see, look at the way they just went like this. I mean, they just literally went like this all the way down just to blotch this crap out. I mean, oh yeah, it's detailed, all right. And they're not lying. Okay, let's tone it way down, and you can still see these shapes, but not as bright. Now, look at this thing right here. What does that? And it has, whatever this thing is, I don't even know what you'd even call this. I have no idea. It looks like this, it's part of something here. And it has this piece right here. And of course, they see how they like just made a straight line because they don't want you to see any individuality as far as parts, individual, whatever they may be. They don't want you to see that. It's plain and simple. And we'll go back here just for a second. Just look at some more stuff here in the background. But you can see something coming around here. Well, that's super bright. We'll just tone it back down. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know what this is, but this, you know, it just raised questions like, you know, what does this? And you can just see the way this goes down, separation. Like a rectangular, another opening, separation. And look at the way, almost like a set of windows on a vehicle or a building, a structure or something, but it goes back, something goes like this here, something in the back. And you can see this like it's white, whatever, or silver, light colored, call it what you will. But look at the way this thing comes around. Look at it, straight out, comes around here, comes over a little bit, straight across, back, goes around. Whatever this stuff is, it's clearly being hidden. There's just no doubt in my mind. Okay. Let's slide over here to the front. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to take this part very seriously, but because I'm going to... because you don't know what to make of this stuff. To be quite honest with you, there's just no way of knowing. So I'm going to go ahead and hide the top here because we don't want to show that yet. But look at this, the way this looks right here. It looks like this 90-degree angle. Looks like it's all digitalized out. Now, I get we're zoomed in. That makes sense, but come on. All right. Let's do the same thing we did earlier. Now, it's super bright. Now, guys, this was kind of strange because when I show you the third step of this, it looks like a main road going straight across the screen here. And it looks like there's another road running this way here in the middle at the top. And it looks like there's like vehicles or something going into the tunnel. Now, of course, I'm only... Yeah, don't take any of that serious. But, I mean, it just looks like a road. Let's just put it that way. These could be just nothing. It's just a space between two bunches of junk. And there's a couple of things just laying there. God only knows what this stuff is. Okay, watch this. Pay attention to right here in the middle at the top. Watch this section right here and over here. Watch what happens. All of a sudden, you tone this down. It's almost like a complete smooth separation. There's something coming out here. Something coming out here. Something coming out over here. Something going across. Stops right there. And there's something going over here. I don't even know what this is. This is rounded. It looks like it's stepped, or... There's stuff on top of this round-based item. And when you really look at some of these things on the right-hand side of this, look at the way this stuff looks. Like, almost like a peak of a roof. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it looks like this peak. Like elongated or stretched out triangle. Like columns coming down. This comes down over to here. Check this out. I thought this was a little odd. There's something right here. You'll see it right here. Got a hole, and there's something popping and protruding right out. Watch that. See this right here? There's like a round circle and something coming straight out of it. There's another one back here that does the same. See if that's too light. See it right there? You can just see that, but then it comes straight out. There's another one right here. That one comes straight out. There's something right here. Look at the way this is squared off. Like this weird mound type thing. look at all of these little things in here. And guys, I've already, you know, just blurred it up so we can try to get most of the pixelation out as well as any compression marks. So we could try to rule that out if we can. Okay. Now, I just thought that was just bizarre. I mean, look at the way these two things are. It looks like a tunnel type thing, and then it looks like structures of some sort. I mean, of course, this could be just a bunch of parts laying here, guys. I don't know. But it's just kind of odd. Like, it's just perfectly straight going through here, and this looks like a road running over through here. Yeah, God only knows what that is. Okay, so let's do this here. If you notice, this is the picture. There's nothing here to see. Now watch this. All of a sudden, you can just see parts laying all over the place here. Look at this. Look at this. What does that in nature? Comes around, does this, has this opening. Check these things out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They look spherical, these first three, and then these have a different shape. Like there's different things here. 1, 2, 3. It looks like this weird cylindrical thing sitting up on top of something. This has all been blotched out. I mean, I can bring that. See, we just smooth it out just a hair. But now check these things out. Look at it. Round. 1, 2, 3, 4 things sitting around it. You have to blur these things out because this is what it looks like if you don't. Watch this. Well, see, I just really darkened that. But watch this. That looks okay, and you can see, but there's nothing here to see. That's because I did the other side, the right side, to bring that out better for you guys. Now, when I did this side, I wanted to show you this. And check that out. There's something like an overhang. Something coming out of it right here. I don't know if it's flat or if it's a pipe type cylindrical thing. This looks like kind of cylindrical coming out. And this is coming right out. And you can see clearly there's a shadow. So whatever this is, there's a space under this. There's something right here. See this right here? There's a mess of garbage. I don't know what this stuff is, but there's something around and this piece here. I don't know, guys. I really don't know what this stuff is, but it clearly doesn't just look like just standard rocks laying around. And like I said, this section here, sure and heck, don't look that way either. Now, if you guys want to, I mean, you can just see this like right here. Look, it's on a, almost looks like a square area with something round sticking out. I've looked at this with my magnifier. If any of you guys are familiar with the magnifier, just go ahead and check it out. You're going to just be like, yeah, I don't know what this stuff is, but it's clearly not just stones laying around. That's a fact. So anyway, all right, let me jump into this main part. This part was just wild. If anybody, there's hardcore skeptics out there. Okay, I don't have any problem with that. I love that. Some of them are just a little overboard, but that's okay. I don't blame them. People are like, there's no way. There's nothing could be on Mars. All right. This right here, there's no way this is natural. And I'm going to show you right here. You can't see anything in this picture, but you will. Watch this. And now I'm just going to take the color out and smooth it out a bit. Watch this right here. Just this alone. Watch this. Come on. Really? Watch this. There appears to be, now I don't know whether it is or not, there appears to be some kind of weird looking, I'm going to call it a vehicle for argument's sake. I don't know what this thing is. Let me see if I can find it. It's right here, and it looks like it's buried. See all this mess right here? I'm going to show you this right here. Look at this mess. This is that blacked out area that they're trying so hard to hide. See it? Right here. There is nothing there to see at all. Now watch this. Okay, right there, and I'm going to move this in a little bit. You can see what looks like a rooftop, a window, like this the very top, comes down. Check this out. Right here, looks like a window or an opening. Centerpiece, another 90-degree angle. It looks like another opening right here. It looks like a top of a building, a vehicle of some sort. This comes straight down, goes across, and has this weird arch with two like elongated triangles type thing. Now watch this. Let's enhance this a little bit. Okay. So, all right. So now I'm looking at this here and I'm going, okay, all right. Now check that out. What does that in nature? Let's smooth it out. All right. Now check that out. Goes across, comes down, has what looks like a side opening. Now keep in mind, this could be half buried because they just manipulated this out. But what does that? Look at that smooth, faint line. Goes like this, comes down, there's a separation, another 90-degree angle. Whatever this is shadowing this. You can see that. So I'm looking, I'm going, okay, so then I can see this going across. All right. Now, there it is a little bit better. right there. Now look at all of these things just laying about, just laying all over the place. What the heck could this stuff be? Now, here's another wild looking part. Alright, I showed you this here. Look at this, it looks like almost like a octagonal top of an octagonal, or if it's just, there's another piece here. There's just so many things here, it's crazy. Check this frame thing out right here. Look at this. Comes out, down, goes across, and this is what looks like this stuff inside this. Look at this. Smooth it out. Right there. Looks like you can see from the back, it comes to the front, comes down. It has this oval opening type thing, and you can see what looks like shapes inside this. Other stuff at the top. Look at this. Weird thing coming down. It also, whatever this stuff is, I can't tell, because, I mean, they just did their damnedest to really block whatever this stuff is, guys. It really, look at the way they smooth this out right here at the top. What they're trying to do is they're trying to smooth it out to make it look like a smooth surface, like this. So now you're none the wiser. You don't know that there's individual parts and stuff laying at the top of this. Why? Because they smooth it out. There's no way of knowing. Now check this out. Look at this thing right here. Comes around, comes over to here. Looks like it goes over to here and it kind of stops. What is that? Look at this. Looks like an opening or a side window of something. This little octagon or opening or pot of whatever that is, check this out. It has a circle in it. And it has one going up, another one going across. Like a line or structure, pot of, whatever this thing is. There's tons of it all over the place here, guys. See this? Yeah, what does that? And this right here, I don't know if you can see this too well, but right here, there's another something right... Again, I got to call them somethings. I don't know what this is. It looks like this part right here goes over, and there's another section of it right here goes down, and then look at this. Up, 90-degree angle, goes across. You can see it going through all of this mess, all this, manipulation to try to hide this, and it goes around like this here. So whatever these are, it looks like it's in shambles. Like this, like I said, on the left-hand side at the top here, it looks like it comes down, corner, like almost like a top of a building has just collapsed down and just fell. Check this out. It looks like another, I don't know if I'd call it a vehicle, but it looks like, look at this. Comes across, comes down. Looks like it's got an arch. Of course, you can't tell what's there, but look at this. Boom. And goes straight down. What is that? And whatever this is laying on top of it. And this, to me, I don't know what that is, but it almost looks like this weird vehicle shape, or unless they got some weird funky structures like that. That's what it could be. I don't know. Is it part of a machine and it just has like a safety thing you stand behind? I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas here, guys. I'm not saying any of this. This is pure speculation. You know that. We don't say anything of definitive here, unless, of course, it said, and unless you can actually see the whole body of whatever it is, whether it be some kind of weird vehicle. And to me, a vehicle does not mean just a car, guys. A vehicle could be a hovercraft of some sort, a spacecraft. It could be anything that holds an occupant or many occupants. So when I see vehicle, people automatically fly off the handle, and they automatically think I'm talking about cars in general, but it could be anything. I'm just speculating. So anyway, I see a bunch of stuff that's been trashed and thrashed and just thrown around. Like I said, this here on the left with these, and you can just see it. I mean, look at this. It's nothing there. There's nothing there to be seen, guys. It's clearly nothing there until you just pop this and get this stuff to come out. And then you can see the finer details. But they did their damnedest to hide this. This is the reason why it's so hard to bring this to you guys. It's, I'm trying to do everything I can. This, to me, is probably the best picture because it's a little more mellowed out. Not so bright, not as, you know what I mean? There's not such a huge contrast between bright and dark areas. So it's not as, it doesn't make your eyes go completely flaky. But like I said, look at this right here. This from the back. It looks like some kind of weird structure is connected to this one. I don't know. I mean, you can just clearly see where they just try to manipulate this thing out. I mean, they just kind of did everything they could. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. 5, 6, 7. Whatever this is, right in the back here. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 something laying there. And look at this stuff up here. Right there. There's something right there. Looks like it has a frame of something laying right here. It has 1, 2, 3 things coming out. I mean, these don't look like something you'd see. Look at this. Another looks like the ground slipped or did something off this hillside. Look at that. Right here looks like a foundation or something right here. Look at this. Like it come apart and it just, look at this. It looks like foundations like kind of slipped off or just kind of tilted forward. Look at this one on the right. Comes right down, corner. Goes like this. Is it broken off pieces of foundation? Look at it. It actually goes all the way back here, now that I look at it. Is it tops of buildings? Is it... I don't know. But it's clearly being hidden. I mean, there's just no two ways about that. Look at this here. I mean, you can just see these weird things. I mean, you really can't make out too much here. I mean, they, like I said, guys, oh my God. If you guys really want to, I mean, you can do the more forward section to this, meaning the more foreground, and you're going to see tons more. I only did the stuff that really stood out to really show you guys what this stuff was doing or what was here. Now, here's the colored version here to try to tone this out and just bring this stuff out a little bit more. See how they like to just throw like sections of dark. So if this is like, let's say this is a large, I'm going to call it a structure for argument's sake. Let's say this is a large structure. Well, you see this darkness, you think there's one piece here. There's something weird in between there and another piece. No, it's all one piece. There is no multiple pieces there. But check this out. There's something in there. I just noticed this now. Triangle in the back, comes to the front, and it has a round circle right at the top of it. What does that in nature? Another one right here. Look at this shape. Looks like I don't know what that is. It looks like it went like this, and it's like a top of something that just kind of just buckled. And something round right there. But whatever this stuff is, guys, it's in the picture. There's no doubt about it. I've got this at 300%. You can see here in the lower left corner, it's at 300%. So if you're going in too much further than that, you will actually just really pixelate. But I'm going to bring it in a hair bit more for you guys. And then just kind of, this is the main parts of this right here. Like I said, this is, I don't know what this is, but it just strikes me as some kind of weird vehicle type thing. And this stuff right, there's something right here. It looks like it's been crushed. The back of it almost looks like it has two arches right there. And this is all like other, I don't know what these are. I really don't. I'm going to back way out a little bit. Go to the red filter, bring it back in. And we're just going to just go to the right here. And this right here, come on. This clearly is not just rocks laying around or rubble. And this is not. I mean, come on. There's no way. But anyway, guys, give me your take on it. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, like I said, I mean, here's... this is great. Because this is the actual... Right here, I'm going to back out. Just, well, not too much. Because I want you guys to see all the detail in here. And then the regular picture. Nothing there to see. But, guys, we do our best to drag this stuff out. Because it's clearly there. And this is what I'm saying. Some of these guys are just hardcore skeptics. I don't see anything. Oh, there's nothing of any proof. I don't know what you need for proof. I can't go up there and just get a ray gun or get something. I just clearly can't, man. I don't know what it takes to show people, and that's totally up to them. If they don't want to believe or they just clearly don't see it, then that's fine too. But you're not going to go from that to this and claim there's nothing absolute of anything that... Well, let's put it this way. Even if you can't tell what this stuff is, it's clearly not just stones and just clearly just rocks just laying around. That's a fact. That's not going to happen. Anyway, guys, give me your take on it. Let me know what you guys think. I'd be curious to get your comments, as always, because there's stuff you can just see in it. Like I said, if you guys want, just stop this video any way you want. Put it at like 100%, right about there. Take your magnifier out and look this over. Put it about 200-300% and look this stuff over. You can do it like I said, anytime I stop, like right here, you can check this stuff out. This is too bright. You're not going to see too much in this foreground right here, but check that out with the magnifier at 300%. And I'll tell you what, you can bring it in 100%, check it all out. You're going to find this stuff is absolutely in the picture. You're not going to have these weird frames here at the top and weird looking structures and horizontals and all of these openings and stuff that clearly look like they're not stones. Anyway, guys, give me your take on it. Let me know what you think. And, you know, leave a comment in the bottom, share these videos, and thumbs up, and let me know you guys are, you know, definitely following what I'm doing here. But let me back this out. Jump back over to here. All right, guys, like I said, over the weekend, I'm going to check to see what we can do as far as the T-shirt thing. Somebody gave me an idea about some decals. I was thinking about doing digitally so you wouldn't have to ship a thing. I'm not sure if that'll work out, though, but we're going to kick it around. We're going to see what we can do for you guys. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciated, and I will see you guys next pick.